Good evening, and welcome to Florida State College at Jacksonville and our rather unique 2020 Dental Hygiene Program pinning ceremony. I'm Dr. Jeffrey Smith. I'm the Dental Programs Manager, and I'm excited to be the MC for this very special occasion. I'd like to welcome you and the families and friends of our graduates to this grand celebration of their hard work and perseverance in the completion of the FSCJ Dental Hygiene Program. Because of the unusual circumstances, I'd like to begin the ceremony with one ground rule. At any time during the proceedings, feel free to flash your headlights if you're in a car or honk your horns as a sign of approval in lieu of clapping. Dean Henning has graciously agreed to pay any noise citations that come as a result of this ceremony. Let's start this ceremony off in grand fashion with a greeting from our wonderful college president, Dr. John Avendano, who just celebrated his one-year anniversary yesterday. Dr. A?
Thank you. Thank you, Professor Smith. On behalf of the District Board of Trustees, the faculty, and the staff, I want to extend our most sincere congratulations to the dental hygiene graduates of 2020. Congratulations for an outstanding job. We're all very proud of your accomplishment. I also want to extend our appreciation and congratulations to the family members who are here with us this evening. It is through your support and your love and your encouragement that these young people can continue on to their program and go into their careers. So big appreciation goes to each and every one of you. As Jeff had mentioned, this is a unique ceremony. It's a unique ceremony for many respects. One, in the sense that it's the very first virtual, actually this one was not virtual, the very first ceremony since going everything virtual about 4 months ago. And I'm excited at the fact that we're able to get outside and see some people and do some things. So I appreciate that you allowed us to be able to do that. So thank you for that. It's also special because of the fact that this graduating class, in conversation with Jeff, is one of the strongest classes that we've ever had at FSCJ. As a dental hygiene program, we take great pride in their accomplishments, and we've had for a number of years, have had outstanding records of the students who have passed their licensing exam at 100% as an overall class. And not only is this class amongst that same group of students, they are one of the strongest classes that we have been able to put forth for FSCJ. So again, congratulations to each and every one of you. I want to express my appreciation to the faculty who have worked diligently to prepare you to get you to this point and for your career. So thank you to the faculty and to the staff who helped make this possible as well. So with that, I want you to know that FSCJ will always be here to be your educational institution for whatever your educational and training needs are for the future. I want to thank you for having chosen FSCJ, and I want to wish you nothing but great success, and I look forward to following your careers. I hope you take great pride in your role in the community, because we will take great pride in your accomplishments as graduates and as an alum from FSCJ. So congratulations to each and every one of you, and thank you for letting me be part of this ceremony. Thank you.
You got the idea. We have some additional dignitaries who have ventured out to congratulate you on a job well done. As I call your name, please just wave, I guess. It's just one dignitary, actually, in addition, and that is Dr. Dean Henning. Dean Henning is our Dean of Health Sciences. We are truly blessed to have a leadership team that fully supports what we do and provides us with the resources we need to help our students excel. Before we get to the main event, I would like to recognize the faculty and staff who have nurtured, guided, cajoled, and occasionally threatened today's graduates so that they could earn their way to the pinning ceremony. Faculty and staff, please exit your cars if you're still in your cars to be recognized, and give a royal wave when your name is called. First, our full-time faculty, Professor Jacqueline Mack. A curtsy is acceptable. Professor Cynthia Wampler. That's it. We only have 2 full-time faculty, but they're great, so they make up for many more. Next, I would like to introduce our adjunct faculty. If you are here this evening, please step forward when I call your name. Miss Tina Daniels couldn't be here, but she wishes you great congratulations, and she's so sorry she couldn't be here. She's one of our clinical instructors, former full-time faculty, and she really is sorry she couldn't make it. Ms. Kimberly Kernahan, clinical and lab instructor. Ms. Angie Flood, is Angie here? She couldn't be here, clinical instructor. I saw Miss Ann Reedy, also a clinical instructor. Ms. Bonnie Wilson, I know, is here, a clinical instructor. Ms. Joyelle Hall, also an instructor. She actually teaches some of our lecture classes, and we're thrilled to have her. Dr. Margaret Dennis, clinic dentist and course director. Dr. Nancy Jacobson, dentist and clinical instructor. And I don't believe Ms. Kim Kilby is here, but she's a supervising hygienist at the City Rescue Mission and a valuable member of our team. The heart of our operation is the amazing support staff that performs the day-to-day tasks that keep us running. We are blessed with dedicated staff who work tirelessly to assure that students have the patience they need to meet their requirements. They are Ms. Christy Anderson, secretary. I don't believe she's here. Is she? Oh, I missed Dr. Dean. Sorry. I did miss Dr. Dean. You're on my list. Back up. Dr. Anthony Dean, I missed you, went right over you. Dentist and clinical instructor. I apologize. He's very important. He's giving out an award later. And Miss Cindy Rogers is our senior support specialist. Been with the program for about 20 years, 22 years. So really great. Finally, I want to thank all of you, the families, friends of our graduates, for supporting our dental hygiene students when the going got tough and when their patience didn't show. Some of you even put your teeth and gums on the line as the students gained mastery of the tools of the trade. Others of you offered a hot meal, a few bucks, or words of support at just the right time. The graduates thank you, and we thank you as well. Graduates, faculty, and staff, let's show them some well-earned appreciation. Now I would like to introduce Professor Cynthia Wampler, who was chosen by the class to give the commencement commentary.
If I don't melt beforehand. Hot under that mask. Good evening. I first want to thank the class of 2020 for asking me to speak for them this evening. I was truly honored and humbled by that request. Unprecedented and novel. These two words have been used to describe our lives as we know it in the pandemic known as COVID-19. Everything about the last 5 months could be listed as examples in Webster's dictionary for these two words. Even this event is unprecedented and novel. I don't think I've ever given a presentation in a used car lot. But to add to the examples that are so painfully apparent to us all, I want to add a positive example of these words, the FSCJ Dental Hygiene Class of 2020. For what you have experienced to get to this point in time is also unprecedented and novel. I want to take this moment to recognize the persistence and fortitude of the FSCJ Dental Hygiene Class of 2020 for surviving and conquering this novel and unprecedented time. Let's give them a cheer, or a honk, if you will. Good job. You left campus in March, ready for spring break, and anxious to return to complete your boards, graduate, and become licensed. You were all faced with a novel and unprecedented roadblock, COVID-19. In less than 1 week, your faculty took the remainder of the spring term courses and moved them into an online format, resulting in additional work coupled with studying for boards, and several of you trying to help your children with their online schoolwork. It kept some of you from completing your requirements, all of you from taking your boards and hanging in limbo, waiting for the state to make a decision regarding your clinical licensing exam. In an unprecedented move, your class president, Josh May, championed the effort for the voices of dental hygiene students around the state to be heard. He was seen on every local channel in Northeast Florida, and his message was shared by hygiene students around the state with our local media outlets. Let's give Josh a cheer or honk for his leadership in the beginning being the voice of dental hygiene students throughout the state. The plans for pinning, graduation, lunches, parties were all canceled due to COVID-19. And here we are holding pinning in a novel and unprecedented venue and fashion. It was important to your faculty for you to be recognized for your hard work over the last 2 years that has brought you to this place today. Many of you have finished your boards and are now licensed as certified registered dental hygienists, and several of you are just one step away from reaching that goal. You are the class of 2020. Your experiences to get to this place have been both novel and unprecedented. Take that experience and perseverance into practice. Be the best you can be for yourself, for your patients, and for the dental team. Remember the importance of becoming a member and being involved in your professional association. You have an opportunity to be at the forefront of novel and unprecedented changes coming to the practice of dental hygiene. So for now, one last message for you as you move into life without dental hygiene school. The discussions, the projects, the quizzes, the exams, clinic, competencies, into the world of work and reconnecting with family and friends, 6 feet apart, of course. This is something that a friend shared with me and I thought could not be more appropriate than it is in the novel and unprecedented time, and an appropriate ending for my message to you this evening. Balance is the key in everything you do. Dance all night and practice yoga the next day. Drink wine, but don't forget your green juice. Eat chocolate when your heart wants it, and kale salad when your body needs it. Wear high heels on Saturday and walk barefoot on Sunday. Not for you, Josh, but you get the idea. Live high and low. Move and stay still. Embrace all sides of who you are. Be brave, bold, spontaneous, and loud, and let that complement your abilities to find silence, patience, modesty, and peace. Aim for balance. Make your own rules and follow your own path. And don't let anybody tell you how to live according to theirs. I wish you all love, luck, and the future you have dreamed of and worked so hard for. Thank you.
Great job. I am pleased to introduce the president of the graduating class, the aforementioned Mr. Joshua May, to present the class address.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. So, my fellow Americans, I want to thank everyone today in joining us to celebrate the achievements of FSCJ's Dental Hygiene Class of 2020. As we look around today at the card to your left and then the right, it is easy to see how the things we take for granted can change so quickly. The official definition of change is to make or become different, and nothing describes the growth this class has undergone better. Starting the program, we quickly realized that the schedule and intensity of the curriculum would be an abrupt diversion from any previous lifestyle we had grown accustomed to. Term 1 was an introduction to the whirlwind of stress, studying, and tests that would become our lives for the next 20 months. As we began to take our first steps forward with patient treatment and navigating the confusion of clinical competencies, there was often a palpable anxiety to perform well clinically and didactically. As Henry Kissinger wrote, "A diamond is merely a lump of coal that does well under pressure. By this measure, we are all excellent pieces of coal. We showed up early. We often stayed late. There was a never-ending flood of tasks to tackle and research, and balancing the school, work, and social life seemed impossible some weeks. While we all experienced the rush of success and the weight of failure in different form and fashion, we all had one common trait: perseverance. Everyone in this class found a different way to get back up and keep fighting to make their vision a reality. Even though we all came from different places, we all made the same sacrifice to invest in ourselves and finish here tonight. This program taught us how to dig deep and push through any challenge we face, which now includes panic and pandemics. I want to take this moment to thank everyone here today that has helped sacrifice and support these graduates on this difficult journey through these last 2 years. And that includes husbands, wives, boyfriends, girlfriends, moms, dads, siblings, children, family, friends, and anyone else who helped contribute or support us. I also want to take a moment to specifically thank all of our faculty for the blood, sweat, and tears they have poured into this program and into helping us become the best version of ourselves. This includes our awesome clinic office staff, Mrs. Rogers and Anderson, and our teaching faculty, which include Professor Mack, Professor Daniels, Professor Mallory, Professor Wampler, Professor Wilson, Professor Reedy, Professor Kernahan, Professor Hall, Professor Flood, Dr. Dennis, Dr. Dean, Dr. Jacobson, and our program director, Dr. Smith. You all had an irreparable part in developing our skills and shaping our minds for medicine, and we are eternally grateful for everything you have done. As the program ends and its sun sets behind us, let us take a moment to reflect on the fact that what everyone accomplished today, we dared to only dream of 2 years ago, and realize that greatness is on the horizon for all of us. I have no doubt that the sky is the limit for every person here. I'll end today with an appropriate saying that says, "Take pride in how far you've come and have faith in how far you will go." Thank you.
Thank you, Josh. Great job. For those of you who have not attended dental hygiene school, and I assume that's most of you, let me tell you a little bit about the experience. It consists of almost 2 years of 40-hour, grueling weeks spent largely with your classmates, often to the exclusion of family and friends. These classmates, who start out as strangers, rapidly become friends and ultimately become colleagues. These graduates in particular have had a very rough finish to their education and will be entering a changed job market desperate for their skills and their knowledge. Graduates, trust in what you've been taught and be assured that you are well prepared to take your place among your peers. The class historians, Shanna Nicoletti and Ashley Worthington, assembled a slideshow of pictures that highlight their 2-year journey to this day. It's hot out here. It's on the website that we sent you. If you would all please just look at it and you'll see them. They did a great job on it, and rather than sit here for 10 minutes while you look at it, take some time to look at it on your own time. But it's a beautiful video, and thank you very much. At a ceremony like this, where we come to recognize the hard work of the graduating class, it is traditional to recognize some students who have distinguished themselves during their time here. I'm going to reintroduce a number of the professors from the program who will announce the awards recipients. First up, Professor Cynthia Wampler will announce the winner of the Community Oral Health Awards. Professor Wampler.
Okay. This award usually recognizes an individual's extraordinary efforts in promoting the oral health of the community. Too often, we forget about those that are less fortunate than we are. Our community oral health course seeks to instill an appreciation for service to others that is at the heart of the dental hygiene profession. In the end, we couldn't settle on a single winner, so we picked 3. I've got to tell you as an aside, since I was their professor in this course, that they all worked very hard and showed a passion for those who are underserved in our community. But there were 3 that stood out, that showed up when I needed someone to be at a health fair, at some kind of event. They were there. They showed a lot of creativity in creating programs that our students took out into the field to different schools here in the area, different elementary schools. I would like to announce the awards for commitment to community oral health. Devin Anderson, Shannon Nicoletti, and last but not least, Lily Bolin.
Next, Dr. Anthony Dean will give an Outstanding Classmate Award. I'd like to take a minute to thank Dr. Dean, who has been a treasured member of our clinical faculty, serving as a clinic dentist. Due to other obligations, Dr. Dean has resigned his regular teaching position, but we hope to lure him back periodically to fill in. We're going to miss you, Doc.
I'm honored to be here, and I've been honored to be a part of this class's educational experience. I will miss teaching here. It's just such an honor. The faculty and the staff are great. But to the award, the Outstanding Classmate Award. This award is unique in that the recipient is selected not by the faculty, but by their peers during the last term of the program. Don't know when you found the time to do this, but they've done it. The recipient of this award was chosen based on the following: congeniality and the ability to get along well with others, respect for other classmates, a sincere interest in the dental hygiene profession, and a professional attitude toward her or his career. It gives me great pleasure to present the Outstanding Classmate Award to Lily Bolin.
Next, Professor Mack will give the Academic Achievement Award.
As you've already heard, the dental hygiene program is no easy task to complete. This particular student has gone above and beyond academically, demonstrating a commitment to the efforts it takes to establish yourself as a tremendous asset to our profession previously and moving forward. This award is presented to the student who has earned the highest grade point average in the graduating class, and it is my distinct pleasure to award this to Ms. Callie Reimer.
We have one final award. The Leadership Award is traditionally presented to the class president, and this year is no exception. Josh, thank you for your hard work as class president. You've impressed me over the last 20-plus months with your diplomacy and your patience. You, and with the able assistance of the other officers, Devin, Melissa, Kelsey, Shanna, and Ashley, have managed to maintain order and coherence in the face of overwhelming hardship. Nurture the leadership skills that you've displayed here. They will serve you well in the future. Josh, I give you the Leadership Award. It is now time to award the traditional pin that is given to graduates to recognize their completion of their formal dental hygiene education. It is the sincerest and most fervent hope of the faculty that your education does not end here, but continues each and every day of your professional lives. To award the pins, I call upon Professors Jacqueline Mack and Cynthia Wampler. As your name is called, please proceed to Professors Mack and Wampler to be pinned and to accept the traditional elbow bump from our distinguished guests as you return. So if you wouldn't mind giving an elbow bump. Feel free to honk as they get called. First up, Cynthia Ababa. Devin Mishler Anderson. Amaryllis Boleen Lilly. Congratulations. Crystal Delaney. Joshua David May. Natalie Metzger. Shanna Lee Nicoletti. Callie Reinmuth. Leah Nicole Sawyers. Rachel Nicole Thompson. I thought I knew that. Jaden Sky Wired. Ashley Worthington. Congratulations, Ashley. And that is all. You can have your seats. Finally, I would like to call Professor Jacqueline Mack to the podium to lead the graduates in the dental hygiene oath. I didn't tell you that, did I? I have the oath right here for you. I just want to see the panic in your eyes.
The dental hygiene oath is administered with every graduating class as a means of establishing themselves as they enter the profession. If you will please with me, in my practice as a dental hygienist, I affirm my personal and professional commitment to improve the oral health of the public, to advance the art and science of dental hygiene, and to promote high standards of quality care. I pledge continually to improve my professional knowledge and skills to render a full measure of service to each patient entrusted to my care, and to uphold the highest standards of professional competence and personal conduct in the interests of the dental hygiene profession and the public it serves. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
So we come to the end of this evening's ceremony that marks the beginning of 21 glorious careers as dental hygienists. Most of the graduates have already taken and passed the many licensing exams required by the state of Florida. We wish the rest of you good luck and then a long, safe, well-deserved vacation with family and friends prior to starting your careers as newly licensed dental hygienists. Don't forget us. Keep in touch, and let us know if we can help you in any way. Before I sign off, I want to give a special thank you to the college's maintenance, security, student life, media, and network teams who worked really hard to pull this off in terms of the cameras and everything, and they deserve a round of applause for all they did. Say it. For anyone interested, the photos that were taken tonight will be on the Flickr account for the college, so you can look those up. Thank you all for attending this evening and for your unwavering support. Please honk your horns and congratulate our FSCJ Dental Hygiene class of 2020. Thank you, sir, for coming. I really appreciate it.